Hello everybody, my name is Tom and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. Here we are in our wonderful city, Biscuitville. Last episode we did some alterations to the infrastructure of our highway. We put in this wonderful junction over here to connect up to this section of the residential zone. We also put in this intersection here with a highway leading off to our industrial area, so that when that gets bigger and as it grows, it won't be as damaging to the traffic of the main residential area and will help everything flow better. So in today's episode, I've still got in the back of my mind that we need buses. I think buses would be great point to put buses in, and also I'd really like to end up by growing this this industrial area here a lot more, and also the residential area over here. Now obviously we can buy a few more tiles. I think we buy 2 or 3 more tiles, so we may do that as well this episode, but for now we have to address this issue here, where there is several issues with having not enough workers, and there are a few causes of this. Oh, and we've just upgraded to a busy town. There we are, fantastic. We've got tourism specialism, we've got some new roads, we've got an oil power plant, fire station, hospital, police headquarters, bus station, all of these wonderful things down here which we can make use of, which is fantastic. So we've got all of those things that we can start to develop and grow. We've got 72,000 big ones in the bank, some fireworks going off there, lovely. But first and most important thing, I think, is to extend our residential zone and grow that to be a bit bigger. So I think if we create a nice area along here, we are not going to connect anything to this bit of road. We are just purely going to grow out the residential area here. And we'll do something like this and then like that, and I think that should be good for now. Maybe if we put another road in there, then that's another point of access. So we are unpaused and starting to develop some areas. We'll colour this all in green for new people to come along. And hopefully soon that'll start to see the demise of these little workers over our shops and our factories. Should be fantastic. We have a fire going on here. Now, fire. Let's see about a fire station. Okay, if we do put a fire station in here, then that does bring, but I think actually just for the time being, we will put a little fire station in. What's that one called? What's the big one called? Whoops, just lagging a bit there. Fire station and firehouse. I think we'll just put a little firehouse in for now. I think that will be the most useful thing, just to keep the flames under control here, because we all know what the industry section's like for burning itself down. So there's plenty of new people moving in over here. They do need some water, that's a fair point. So we will connect them up with some pipes and stuff. We didn't really need to do that actually, but never mind. And we'll start to see some water be put in there. Fantastic. And I think also we could probably put a park in there somewhere. Maybe there. I think people will appreciate that, so we will do that. Other than that, it's ticking along nicely. Need some power there. I mean, that's not really my fault, is it? It's not really my fault. And there we are, we're sorted now for power. We probably want to start thinking about another 6-lane road coming off here, goes all the way up there, sort of frames in this section here, and on that we can start to think about putting some shops. So we will just start to build them on now, like so. Just speed it up a bit. Start to see things grow a bit quicker then. Fantastic. Abandoned buildings all over in here, of course. Let's get rid of a bit more industry up here as well. Seeing as we don't have a very high demand for industry, so we will get rid of a bit more of that. Help to unpollute the area wherever the pollution is. You can see that it's immediately reduced the pollution in that area there, having removed it, so that will be very much a good thing. A little townhouse there which is been abandoned apparently. Frank's fish stick factory, it's remaining onto the bitter end. Obviously it's being very stubborn about it, so we will let it do that. Now this fire station isn't actually necessary over there anymore because we've got rid of most of the issues which surrounded it, so I think if we put it there, that will make our people very happy. Hopefully we still have decent fire coverage over here. Yeah, we still have decent fire coverage here, here. We're good with fire coverage. Health, we could really do with another health clinic. So let's think about where we put it. I think maybe here would be a good place. So plonk that down. Fire station, police. Police seems to be pretty good. Police is pretty much all covered actually. Schools, elementary school's fine, but the high school could do with being upgraded at some point. Get those sorted. Okay, so we're starting to make some headway. Excuse me, my voice went a bit funny there. Starting to make some headway. Okay, I think now it's time to put down a bus station somewhere. Now the question is where? We could put it in the residential zone, but it's quite noisy. Or we could put it along here, along the commercial zone. Excuse me, tired. Should have gone to bed earlier, you see, that's the issue. We could put it in here, or we could put it in the industry section. Actually, I think the best place is going to be somewhere around here. So there we go. Now let's create a new line coming from the bus station. Started it on the wrong side of the road really, but never mind. Let's go into here and start to work our way around this area, putting plenty of stops in because people are ultimately lazy, which I wouldn't blame them for, and we will join it up, and there we are, hashtag line 1. We are not going to call that, we're going to call it that, we're going to call it the squashed, we'll call it the squashed fly line. Green's alright. Number of vehicles, 1. Let's put 5 vehicles on there. Day and night, that'll do, thank you very much. Close that down. So that's our first line. Then we can have a second line. I mean, it's going to come from the bus station, but let's just have one that goes all the way around Niceville. Looks like it's going to be a lovely purple colour. So we'll bring it all the way around here. Make sure we try and get as much of the area as possible. Hear those very satisfying dings as everybody decides that they want to upgrade. Oh, there we are, going to there. Okay, so we're in there. So we're going to call this one the Niceville Cream Cracker Line. Cream Crack Line, apparently. I did not mean to type that. There we are. And it's going to be blue. We'll give that one 5. Yeah, we'll give that one 5 again. Okay, so that's plenty of buses moving about that area. You can see the buses coming from the bus depot to the first stop. Ready to start the route? No? Okay, no. Or is it? Okay. There's the bus stop. There's the bus. Let's follow the bus. Picking loads of people up. Fantastic. They are, and last week it made $29. Last of the big spenders. It's collecting people. 15 people off, 15 people on. About the next stop. Here we go. 6 people off, 5 people on. Distance travelled online. 12%. 11 people off, 7 people on. Fantastic. It is great how you can see all of that, isn't it? Get rid of that. Oops. Don't want to be looking at that. So yeah, so that's working well. Now what we need is a line, I think, which goes through here, round the Jammy Dodger, through Squash Lie Biscuit Drive, round the Party Ring, and then across here into this new zone here. We have a new building, we have a new police headquarters, but that'll be alright for now. So let's get on that. Let's we probably want to start it somewhere around here. We're going to go this way. We're going to stop along here. We're going to go around the Party Ring. We're going to stop here, and we're going to in fact, let's get rid of that one. Is there already a bus stop there? No, there's no bus stops there. Okay. Yeah, stop there. Let's stop here. Then we'll come and we'll stop outside of the bus station. We'll come down here, down through the new residential area. Then we're going to come round the Party Ring and right the way across to stop here outside the fire station, so people can who work at the fire station can go to work. Then we're going to go up and around here. We're going to come back and stop here again, and then we're going to work our way back along the same route. We're going to go round the Party Ring the other way. We're only going to stop once on the way back round there because, well, it's average, isn't it? We'll stop the other side of the road there, and then we will come around the Party Ring to here, and then here, and here, and then back around to there. And there we have our inter-district, I don't know what character that is, inter-district line, oh, I can't type today, line, it's capital line 1. Okay, that is job sorted. And there we have our bus route. Actually, we didn't. No, I don't want to do that. How do we edit our lines? Do we have to click on here? Ah, yeah, here we are. So, apparently that didn't name itself as the squashed fly line. Everybody will be going nuts about that because they would have noticed that when it happened and not now. Squash fly line. Okay, sorry about that. I seem to have a bit of an issue with lag there, as is always the way. I think my Steam was trying to update whilst I was playing a game. Not quite the cleverest of moves, but also it just messed up the rest of my computer. So I have turned it off and turned it back on again, as is the way with IT problems, and hopefully we are now fixed. So, we are jumping straight back in. We were just dealing with some bus route issues. Well, I say issues, we just set up this this line, this inter-district line 1. I want to add a few more vehicles to that. There we are. Now we've got 5 vehicles on that, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. This area here can be filled in with some residential, so let's get our wavy road tool and get stuck into that. Just try and utilise as much of the space as possible. Have a couple of entrances just coming off the main roads like that, and then we can fill in the gaps in between them like that. Same with this area here, we can make sure that this area is being fully utilised. Like that will create a little cul-de-sac. Maybe something there like that, something there like that, and then just fill in this area here with a road like that. And so there we have quite a large area which we need to put water through, and we can do. We've got over £100,000 in the bank, so we don't need to worry about that at all. That's good. That's a good amount of money to have, because we've got some fairly big investments we can make sometime soon when it comes to things like hospitals and universities and stuff like that. So we just fill in all of this area, slowly start to fill it up like so. Just come right up to here. Oops. Make sure that we keep within the lines. Ooh, my mouse has gone a bit funny. Or maybe it's just an operator error. Probably just an operator error. Start to fill in this area. Here we are. People are having a great time now. Fill in all of that. We'll probably just speed it up a bit. Allow more people to move in. But we can also put a park down in here as well. So let's get on that. Let's give them a nice merry-go-round in the middle here somewhere. About there looks good. Yeah, people like that, so that's helpful. This area down here really isn't doing too well. Maybe we need to put some sort of barrier between here and the road. Maybe that's proving a little bit of an issue for people. Let's do that. I bet that looks a bit funny. Yeah. Just right up to the highway. That's standard. Still got some garbage issues down here. So yeah, hopefully the garbage men will work their way down. And there we have it. Starting to look good. Starting to take shape. I'm pleased with the way the city's going at the minute. And hopefully we can continue to grow it successfully in the next episode. I'm really starting to, well, I say I'm really starting to enjoy this series. We're really getting stuck into it, which is good. So I think we'll leave it there for this episode, and then we can come back next time and work on some more bits and pieces. Maybe think about these demands along here, and think about some of the new facilities that we've got. We've got taxi ranks we can put in, we've got hospitals, police and fire stations, and we probably could do with another school. So we'll look at all of those in the next episode. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.